This is a breakdown of UFC 292 by Maintenance Men MMA. My name is LeeWayde. That is Sam. We're going to break down the full card for UFC 292, including the early prelims and the main card, starting with the early prelims. All right, Sam, how you feeling about this card?
I am pretty hyped. We got a lot of good fights on the main card. Two title
It
fights.
does.
So
Yeah. People kind of
feeling good
sleeping
about
on
that.
the co-main
On
event,
Weili.
but
Yeah.
yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's start off with the early prelims. So I got them on screen as a reminder. We have, I think, it's going to start off with some flyweight bouts in the women's division. So we can kick these out. There's Karine Silva versus Maryna Moroz, I believe. She's Ukrainian. Um,
Yes.
I'm going Karine Silva. She's actually a slight favorite, and
Yeah, I was looking at that. She's got the numbers on her side, but I pick Moroz. I pick because the Eastern European people are stout, man. They can fight. They got a lot of dog in them. So I'm picking Moroz.
she's fighting for her country right now. We'll leave it at that. Um,
Yeah.
my problem with her is she lost the decision to Jennifer Maia, and she's fighting a Brazilian.
So
Yeah, well, Maia doesn't have good striking, right? But if you're losing to her by decision, I assume you probably got held down, and then you're going to fight Karine
but
Silva,
what's the
who
over under there? What's the over under there on screen?
it's a honestly it's a pick 'em. So it's 148 for under Karine Silva, which means she's the favorite, and then 124 from Maryna. All right, moving on. So we're kind of opposite
Yeah,
on that
okay, I'm
one.
picking dog. Picking dog.
A little bit, yeah. She's a slight dog. All right. Speaking of underdogs, we have ranked 13 flyweight Andrea Lee versus Natalia. Screw it. Silva.
I
Natalia.
pick Lee.
Really? She's a big underdog. All right, so you're feeling underdogs. I'm going Silva all day, dude. I think that's going to be a short, fun fight or boring fight.
I don't know too much about
Um,
either one of them. But
yeah,
if
me neither.
who's ranked 13th? Silva's ranked 13th or Lee's ranked 13th?
Lee is the ranked fighter, so she's going against the
Okay.
unranked Natalia Silva, who is
Yeah.
the reason I picked Silva. If I'm not mistaken, her last fight was like a 6 submission. Let me check this out. Let's
Okay, but
see.
what's her like? Who has she fought though? Like, has she fought another ranked contender before? Like, is this her first ranked fight?
This is, I believe, her first ranked fight in the UFC, but she's on a 9 fight win streak. That's where it's like, okay, let's see Andrea.
Yeah.
Let's see
Yeah, that's impressive.
Andrea Lee's 9 fight win streak. Let's see it. All right, so we got Andre Petroski versus Gerald Meerschaert. I got through those names. Meerschaert's the
Yeah.
dog, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking
um,
Petroski.
I don't know a thing about him, but I feeling G3 has got this one in the bag. I can't bet against G3. He's the GOAT. You know.
I
Let's see
picked
here.
Petroski. I think he's got probably some good wrestling for him.
He does have a lot of submissions on his record. Okay. Pretty quick usually too. But Gerald's good on the ground. I'm not worried about that. Mm, I'm
Yeah,
more
I mean,
interested in how
we'll
this
see.
plays out on the feet, to be honest. That's I think that fight's
Yeah, I
closer than
mean,
the
it's
odd
all
makers
I
have it.
guess. Yeah, I guess in this situation, it's really who decides to shoot first and who lands that first takedown. If they decide to even try to go to the feet, because a lot of guys nowadays are tired of getting pigeonholed as wrestlers.
Yeah,
So they've been trying to like even
honestly,
there.
yeah,
Look at Bo Nickel. Look at Bo Nickel going out and getting a knockout instead of wrestling,
that's fair.
just to show you that
I,
you can do it.
I'm kind of actually leaning towards Petroski. I want Gerald to win, but come to think of it, Meerschaert doesn't have good takedowns. He's all right on the ground, but I don't expect him to submit Andre. So I'm going Andre as well. All
All
right.
right, cool. I like that.
Moving on to the prelims. So we got the two tough finalists, which I'm not big on that season. Maybe we can make another video about the tough finals or the tough season. So first we have the bantamweight bout. Brad Katona and Cody Gibson. They are fighting.
Yeah, I think Gibson.
Yeah, man, I'm leaning towards him as well. Brad Katona just gives me nerdy vibes. Like he's clearly a good fighter. He's ripped.
Well, hold on now. Hold on now. We can't go with the nerdy vibes thing. The number one grappler over in Pride or in what's it? One
Yeah.
championship or whatever is some
That
nerdy
guy
looking dude that looks like me with glasses on.
is clearly a college nerd. What's his name? Musamini? Um,
He's Zuckerberg's trainer. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, he's Zuckerberg. But I'm feeling Cody Gibson as well. I mean, Brad Katona, he looked kind of dangerous. Was he the guy with the flying knee? He looks dangerous, man.
Like I say, I haven't kept up with it. I've seen like every other episode of the season.
All right, so we're picking Cody Gibson. They don't even have the odds, which is interesting. All right, we got
He's
Austin
one of the
Hubbard
fights I
and
saw.
yeah, and Kurt Holobaugh. Austin Hubbard's the
I'm looking
favorite.
first.
I mean, I'm leaning towards Austin as well because, like, I'm trying to remember who Kurt fought on the freaking show. He's got a more chiseled jaw. But if I remember correctly, Austin Hubbard was in the UFC already, and he had an okay record. Like, he went, or I don't even think he won, but he went to, like, decision with some good guys and lost the close, you know. So I think he's probably going to.
I'm picking Holobaugh.
Okay. That's fair.
I'm picking these people because I think they got a lot to prove, and that goes a long way.
He's got 11 first-round
You know?
finishes, which is the next fight.
Yeah, I'm
This
not
is
even.
good.
Oh, I was saying I'm not even going so far as to speculate as to look at any kind of what finish in what round for any of these because these are all very unpredictable fights. Combustible elements getting in there, so.
Yeah. Plus, I don't care that much about these tough finalists. Like, I don't think any single one of these guys are going to fight for a belt. Sorry. All right, we got Gregory Rodrigues and Denis Tiuliulin. Honestly, I think this is going to be one of the most exciting fights on the whole card, and I'm going Gregory Rodrigues all day.
Same. I'm picking the Brazilian.
That dude is a monster. His last fights are so fun to watch, dude. They're like, who's he remind me of? Kind of reminds me of Fedor. Like he's got good judo rather, and
Voodoo. Who do you
and
bitch?
but yeah, he's got good judo, and he's just a monster when he swings, dude. And Denis Tiuliulin, I don't know
Yeah.
jack squat about him, frankly.
Yeah, no, me either.
Furthermore,
I'm picking, I pick Rodriguez.
Rodrigues beat the Iron Turtle. It's like a Korean fighter, I think, and he's underrated as well. So I think he's a contender, future contender.
Okay.
But he's kind of old. He's kind of old, though. All right, now we get to the good stuff. The main card. Main card, UFC
Yeah, I'm excited
292.
about this.
If you're this far in the video, we definitely appreciate you watching. Please click a like, click subscribe, ring the bell. We're just starting this channel or just getting it back going, so a lot more to come.
Well, whoa, wait, hey, get out of the way. And if you're here because you saw a clip on my TikTok, Sam Exotic Wrestling, make sure you're making sure to like, comment, and follow over there. That way I keep in your algorithm, stay on your For You page. And go check out at LeeWayde over there on TikTok. He talks about some different things than I do on TikTok, but you might like it nonetheless. We'll leave it at that.
Marlon Vera and Pedro Munez. What's the deal with Pedro? He's like a perennial contender, but he's never fought for the belt. You know what I mean? He has fought for the belt, though.
He gets close, he gets up there, and then he loses his shot. I don't know. I'm picking Vera.
I'm going Vera. Yeah, we're going Vera.
Yeah, he's going to crumble under the pressure. We're picking Vera.
I feel like, I don't know, as a 3-round fight, honestly, Marlon Vera is kind of a scary pick because he's just so slow and so sniper. Like, he just doesn't win on points ever. He's like, I'm going to knock you out or hurt you, or I'm not going to win. And it's a weird fight style.
Yeah, I mean, kind of the way to be almost. I don't know.
Maybe. He's coming off a loss. I think he's going to be looking dangerous. I think Marlon Vera is going to be, especially with the Bantamweight title later tonight, I think he's going to be looking motivated.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking to put on a show out there.
He's a slight favorite as well. All right, Damon Blackshear, Mario Bautista.
Thinking
I'm
Mario
going Mario.
Batista out of the gate. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's Mario. I mean, A, I don't know who Damon Blacktier is. B, I'm pretty sure
I
he's
think
just
he
what
took
he
this fight on
is.
like really short notice or something.
He did, he did. He took it on short notice to replace Cody Garbrandt.
Oh yeah,
He's
fucking
14.
come on, man. Cody No Chin Garbrandt over here dropping out a fight.
He's on a 14-5 record. Looks like he's got August 12th, 2023. What? This dude fought
Yeah, oh
last
yeah, this is the
weekend.
guy. This is the guy that was in the ring with DC. And he said, "I want to fight next week in Boston," and then they made him fight next week in Boston.
Oh, no way! That guy is hilarious. Yeah, I want to fight
He
next week
signed his
in
own death
Boston.
warrant.
No, and it's next week in Boston. Yeah, it's next week. No, I don't want to do that. Well, it's
He
too
said,
late.
"Hey, yeah, I'd love to be on the Boston card." Yeah.
You're already
Next
signed.
week?
You've been signed to fight Mario
Too late.
Batista.
Dana said, "Do it."
You're the underdog.
So
What? Yeah.
Press guy did ask him yesterday at the press conference, how does it feel to fight last week and then turn around and fight 7 days later? So I'm pretty sure this is the same guy.
And he fought in
clean
June.
that
I bet
audio.
I bet it feels like a fat ass paycheck is what it feels like. All right.
Oh yeah, man.
So I don't know. He's been real active lately, so maybe we should watch out for him. Actually, that's tough to pick. He's a big underdog, so if you want to bet some money on an active fighter, he might be a fun pick. All right.
Yeah, you
Neil
might
Magny.
work out.
Yeah, but Mario Batista's Suga Sean's like training partner, so he's obviously competing with the top. All right, we got Neil Magny and Ian Garry. This fight is
This one
hype,
has
dude.
popped off. Yeah, it has went crazy. I mean, I picked Gary.
Press conference. Yeah, I think Gary's got all of the answers for Neil Magny, dude. He's
Yeah, I'm
dangerous.
not gonna let him go to the ground. He's gonna keep him at range. He's gonna be a bad day for Neil Magny. And he's fired up, bro. He's mad.
He's furious at him. He's going to kick his ass furiously, just as an
Just
angry
because
person.
he said he was gonna wait. Well, Neil Magny did say he is gonna beat him like he's a child. So how do you beat your children? Neil Magny, you shouldn't say. He said, "I'm a father, so I'm used to this type of ass whooping." What?
Yeah, that didn't go over well. I don't really.
Yeah, he refused to let him answer a single question.
Yeah, and I didn't watch that original clip. I just saw the press conference where Ian Garry was roasting him. So, anyway,
I saw the clip of him saying that. So.
Was it as inappropriate as Ian Garry felt?
Yeah, I don't like the way he said it.
Fair enough. All right, so we're on to. Honestly, these top 3 fights take this whole card from because some of these fights are lackluster, but these top 3 are like, okay, I'm sold. All right, then Amanda Lemos, top 5 versus the champ. Weili is my pick, man. What do you got?
Yeah, dude, she's a beast. She's a freaking beast.
I think. Yeah, she's just dangerous. Her wrestling's good. Her striking's hard.
She fights off the front foot. She pushes the pressure.
Yeah, which is good.
And I don't think, and with her being she's the first Chinese champion or whatever, right? So it's she's got a lot even still to prove to be that reigning defending Chinese champion.
Well, she hasn't defended the belt. She's won it twice, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So she wants the title defense. She doesn't want to lose the belt.
And then Lemos, I mean, she has a chance. Obviously, she hits hard for strawweight, but I think what's going to happen in this fight is Zhang Weili is either going to use just footwork or wrestling to get out of round 1, tire Amanda's arms out, and then it's going to be a relatively easy fight for her.
Yeah, I think Weili's going to pressure her up against the cage in the first round, kind of keep her at bay there, and then just let her have it second round.
Yeah, gas her out a little because that would be smart too. That makes sense. Okay, main event: Aljamain Sterling versus Ronald Meth Donald. Suga Sean O'Malley. That's what
Ronald
Aljamain
McNally.
calls. All right, and Sean O'Malley. So this is a tough fight for Sean, man. Let's face it.
It's a well, I don't know. Sean has amazing takedown defense. And he's got a sleeper left hand.
He's got a killer too in general. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna set it up. He's gonna use that left. Well, I'm sorry, I said killer left hand. He's got a killer right overhand. He's gonna set that right hand up with that jab, and then just boom. Yeah.
And to your point, I think
I don't
whether
know.
it's left hand or right hand, he switches a lot, and his backhand, he's got so much power. It is kind of surprising.
Yeah, and he'll lure you in. He'll bait you in. What else can you say? I mean, people have thought they've had the answer with Sean before by going to the ground, and it didn't work. So,
Yes,
I
but
mean,
also he's not fought any wrestlers compared to Aljamain. There's just no. See, the best one he's probably fought was Pedro, frankly. I mean, and that fight didn't last, unfortunately. Um,
yeah, but I also think Sean's gonna tag him up, man. I think he's gonna be landing shots
I hope so, man. I
because
fear
that's what.
that Aljamain, he's going to do exactly what he did to Corey Sandhagen. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Now you see me? Now you don't. Now I'm on your back. Now you're out. Like Ray
Well,
Charles, just, you know what I mean?
yeah, that could happen, but I don't know. Sean's jiu-jitsu is really good.
He gets his
So
back up, man. You can't give your
it's
back up.
very hard. It's very hard to pick. If it stays on the feet, Sean O'Malley's going to win. If it goes to the ground, Sean still has a chance, but he is at a disadvantage. But I'm going to pick O'Malley only by slightly.
Okay. I think his odds are better even than they're giving him. And Aljo's a 258 favorite. O'Malley's a 210 underdog. Um, I think they're slightly better than that, to be fair, but I'm gonna go Aljo just because, like, logically, that's what I think is going to happen. I think he's gonna go whoop, whoop, and slip behind him and be on his back like that. And I think that's either gonna be round one or
I don't
probably the
know,
whole fight.
but Corey Sandhagen is a different animal than Sean O'Malley.
But he's arguably better. That's the problem. You know what I mean?
Not as far as going to the ground. Corey Sandhagen's a striker.
You watched that Rob Font fight yet? You haven't
I
watched
have.
it yet. It's not good. It's very boring. He grapples 25 minutes straight. So, yeah.
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened last week with Rafael dos Anjos and the other dude. They just held each other against the cage for 25 minutes. I got bored 3 rounds
Yeah,
in and quit.
some boring fights lately. So hopefully they keep it up and active, and we see Sean O'Malley just do some beautiful, beautiful striking. Frankly, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, that'd be great.
But
Yeah,
if I'm
I'd
betting,
like to see him
that's
go
not
out
what
there.
I'm betting on.
Hey, listen, my whole card is betting dog essentially. So I mean, if you're gonna be with Sam Exotic in the dog pound, roof, 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 go over here.
Except for Neil Magny. Don't you dare bet on Neil Magny. Don't you let him speak a word.
Yeah, don't bet on this Magny. You're a bad person if you do that, and you're gonna lose
You're
money.
not allowed. All right. That is the main card, the prelims and the early prelims for UFC 292. Thank you so much for watching. You can find us
Close my
LeeWayde at
notebook.
TikTok, Sam Exotic Wrestling on TikTok, and Maintenance Men MMA on YouTube. Thank you for watching. Sam, you got the last word.
Yo, Sam out. Peace.